Prop review. What is going on, guys? Spooky Guy 444 here, back at you with the official reboot of my classic series since I first started my channel in 2019, Prop Review. Now, if you haven't noticed, since they're all private now because I wanted to redo the series, I wanted to remake a lot of the old reviews, improve on a lot of things. You may have noticed after a while I kind of just stopped putting a lot of energy into them. You know, I stopped with the whole intro, I stopped with the prop review. That's gonna change from now on. I'm gonna make sure every review has the same amount of energy from start to finish. Now, in today's review, if you haven't noticed, we're gonna be reviewing that right there. That's called the Towering Sweet Dreams animatronic. It was made by Seasonal Visions for the 2018 season at Morris Costumes. And yeah, there's not much for me to say now. Welcome to the first official episode of the remake of Prop Reviews. And I am Spooky Guy 444, and let's begin.
Now please ignore me, my room is an absolute fucking mess right now because I thought it would be a good idea to actually bring this guy from the storage at my dad's house. What I didn't know is that Big Head Bride was in there, a bunch of masks were in there, there's our box, you know, and there's some lighting fixtures. So yeah, there was a bunch of stuff in his box. Yeah, so I'm not sure how that happened because he is the only prop that I have that does not have the box that he officially came with. That's what he was in. He was in a big storage tote. And he was, I got him off of Amazon. Or no, I didn't. He was a Christmas present. $250 retail price. And his box was like really wide. No, not wide, long. It was long and like super skinny. And it didn't have a top. Like it was just open at the top. So like you could see Sweet Dream's head peeking out as soon as they like unwrapped the box, which is pretty funny. But you know, so I kind of just threw out the box, and I'm kind of sad I don't have the original box, but oh well. So yeah, here he is, Sweet Dreams. This guy is awesome. He was kind of like an impulse, because my stepmom asked me, hey, what do you want for Christmas? And you know, I kind of sent it to her as a joke, because I didn't think she would actually get it, but she got Sweet Dreams. Now, he, like I said in the beginning, he was made by Seasonal Visions for the 2018 season. He was sold at Morris Costumes, who was then brought out to a lot of other places, Walmart, Amazon, and even Spirit, and even in-store Spirit last year, when they brought Morris Costumes props into the store. He is gigantic. For the best comparison, a lot of people say that Gravedigger with his hat is like 6'7", so I think you can probably say he's like 6'2". Let me see if I can get them both in the shot. It's gonna be really hard to do. Yeah, I don't know if you can really see him. He's in the corner. Look at that. That's such a big difference. He's ginormous. And you know, that's really cool because he is technically my first towering animatronic. Unless you guys count Wailing Soul, but I don't because he's like Gravedigger's height. But yeah, he's awesome. He moves side to side. Mouth moves, eyes light up, head turns, and the girl right here swings. Now, he's in perfect condition. There's nothing wrong with him. When I got him, the only issue, and I can literally just recreate it right now. He came like that. Like that was it. That was the only issue. So I'm just gonna pull out a tooth there. Now it's better. I mean, there's some in the back that are still kind of funky, but it's not that noticeable, and I kind of just ignored it after a while, but oh well. Quality wise, that's pretty typical from SVI. You got the cheap plastic shoes, head, this thing, the really cheap plastic on the head, I will say that. The plastic on this head is really cheap. Latex rubber, hands are plastic, kind of hard plastic. For anyone that wants to store this thing, it will get extremely dirty. Now it does come like faded and stuff, but like there's a bunch of hair on it. Like I don't even know where all this came from. I mean, I guess it adds to it in a way. I don't know. It's probably dog hair, so. So yeah, I really don't have much to say about him now. 7 foot tall, roughly. When I originally had him at my dad's house, he was touching the ceiling, so I knew I wasn't gonna be able to keep him in there because my room's not that big at my dad's. But you know, luckily he's not touching the ceiling here. Pretty damn close, but he's not touching it. And you know, that was kind of scary because he almost made like a snapping noise every time he moved, and that would have been very bad if I kept him there for longer. He has the typical SVI modes: sensor, try me, step pad, constant. I think he's probably, like, subjectively my favorite animatronic in my collection right now. Like, overall, you know, it's Gravedigger because he's my third favorite prop of all time. But yeah, I just like him a lot more right now. His hair is kind of messed up because when I first got it, his head was constantly rubbing against the ceiling. So I actually had to move the hair the other way around. If you follow my Instagram, you can see that it kind of looked weird. But yeah, it's not that noticeable. I think his hair looks fine now. I like how it's more tattered. Kind of adds to his effects. But yeah, there's really not much for me to say about him anymore. So without further ado, I'm gonna plug him in and I'll show you all of his phrases. It looks like his thing kind of fell over. He just went off, like off camera. I hate that. It's missing one of the Velcro straps, but it's not a big deal. So anyway, here we go.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine, sleepyhead. This should teach you to always look under your bed before going to sleep. And in your
Alright, last phrase.
Oh, look what I have here. A new volunteer for my juggling act. Looks like I have a live one. But not for long.
So yeah, there you have it. There's all of his phrases. He has 3 phrases, and you saw what he did. He's great. I think he's an amazing prop. Really good if you have the money for him. Perfect for any clown haunt, for sure. Even though they are overdone. Hang on, I'm gonna fix this thing real quick because it's starting to annoy me. Really perfect for a clown haunt, even though clowns are getting overdone. I've been seeing a lot of people do some really great stuff with clown haunts. You know, best example I can think of right now is Swacky's Wonders by Mr. Halloween Junkie. But, you know, he's a great animatronic, and I think he's perfect for, what he is. I mean, overall, he's not the best animatronic ever, but I think he should be up there with, like, a top 10 SVI. I really do think that. And, yeah, there's really not much for me to say about him, now that you've seen his demo. I think he is probably one of my favorite animatronics of 2018, right behind Nightmare Harvester. And, you know, I didn't really like him as much at first. I never really cared for him. But, like, the moment that I found out that my stepmom ordered him, I was like, oh my god, this thing is awesome. You know? And I'm really glad I have him now. So, there's not much for me to say about him now. Overall, I think he's an amazing prop. Like I said, highly, highly recommend him if you don't have one already. I'm sure he'll be around for a while. But yeah, there's not much for me to say. So I am Spooky Guy 444, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Prop Review. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.